about 10 minutes, you're actually on your paper. Ready? Let's go. 2 words for today. On your paper, you need pencil in hand. Make sure your name, date, and period filled out. The first word of the day is the word naive. On to naive. 1, 2.
Naive.
Good. It's French. Naive. It means having or showing a lack of experience or knowledge. Naive. Rate the word, write the word, and the definition. 1, if you've never heard it before now. 2, if you have and you never knew what it meant. 3, if you had and you sort of knew. 4, if you 100% could have used it in a sentence before we started today. Naive. Have you ever heard of the Charlie Brown series? Oh, really? Okay. Other classes have not heard about it. When I was younger, this is like the rave, Charlie Brown, the newspaper comic. Which trick is she always pulling him? What's the trick she's always doing? It's messing with him. Alvin?
Every time it's about to take the football,
She moves it. This happened one time only, right?
No.
No, this happens almost like every single comic strip. Why would you be called Charlie Brown naive if this continues to happen every single time in the comic strips? Why would it happen? Donnie, strong voice, why?
Because he keeps on trying to kick it, knowing that she's going to do the same thing.
She's going to do the same exact thing, right? He's naive. I'm sorry. He is naive, going back to our definition, because he keeps doing the same thing and he's not learning from his mistake. Wow, it's Shiley and Angela. And left. Pause. Underline that sentence. Theo smiled, Shiley and Angela. Then left. Very quickly, this is not a stop and jot. Why do you think he's smiling at her and then doesn't say anything, just kind of walks out shyly? Done?
He's shy.
Part of it he's shy. Good, and we learned that from the actual sentence. But go a little bit deeper. What might his feelings be for the 2 girls, specifically Angela? Latrice? I'm sorry. Angela Smith.
You probably like her.
He might like her, right? Or if he's not talking to her, he might think she's what? You think she's very, very pretty, and he's very shy. He's kind of put off by it, right? A little bit nervous. Good. With your group, I want you to read to the top of page 52. Meet me at the end of this chapter. You're going to discuss the first stop and jot question. Do Stidle, Pulowski, and Angela have the best chance to win? Why or why not? So meet me on the top of page 52. Go.
I don't read the obituary
Impeccable logic. Angela looked back over her shoulder several times on the way to
Good. So first stop and jot question. Do Stidle, Pulowski, and Angela have the best chance to win? Why or why not? I know last class we talked about how them having this shorthand copy of the will was important to them. Like it gave them a benefit over everybody else. At this point, do you still think they have the best chance to win? Talk about it and then come right back, all right? So, jot your notes after you talk. Go.
say they're both really talented.
And they still have to.
Good. Stole from where?
They still have most of
The
the
house,
clothes.
right? They
They
have
still
where all the
have
clothes
most
are
of
at.
the
This question. Do Stidle, Pulowski, and Angela still have the best chance to win? Why or why not? What'd you guys say?
Yes, they do, because they still have the best chance, because they are very intelligent and have the most clues.
Agree, disagree? What do you guys think? Agree, disagree? Thumb up, agree, thumb down, disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree. Go. Disagree. I like a little debate. Why are they not the best group to win it anymore? Whoever your guys' group representative is, Mr. Goodaway.
Because they don't have the copy of the will, and the will had clues in it. You just had to analyze it and take it off.
Okay. So who would be the group now, or the pairing, or whoever that has the best chance? Whoever starts reading. I want pencils in hand. I'm looking that you guys are annotating the text for how Grace Wexler, the mother's attitude, has changed in the way she treats Turtle. All right, so underline either something she says, something she thinks, or some action she does, how it changes. Be able to share that out, and you're discussing with your group. Meet me on the bottom of 55.
Grace was there acting as if Turtle was partying alone. She quickly sweetened. Come dear, let's go to your room and I'll fix your hair. Her mother stepped behind her on the edge of the narrow room, pushed the dark hair and brushed it to her clothes. She had not done thus with such care in her mother's life.
Pause. Make sure you guys are annotating as you guys are reading. Okay, mark in the text, so maybe we'll keep going. You guys, before you guys shout, how is her attitude or how she treats you? Yeah, the rationale she wanted to use, right? Or something you guys annotated, or specific examples. She said, she did, kind of showed that change in the way she
started braiding her hair.
That's one. Right. There's several others though. What's See a lot of good, right? She's hurt, right? Should she be hurt? What should she expect from Turtle? Yeah, I mean, she expects her to be loyal, but should Turtle be loyal to her?
She's not usually.
She isn't usually, right? No. Who does she favor? Grace. Which of the daughters? Angela, right? Because of what? What are the reasons she favors
Because she's much prettier.
Okay, because she's a very, what's a good word to describe her, right? She favors like pretty people and narcissistic. Go ahead, you guys share out first. How she changed? How's the way she's treating her?
I'd rather get her that you won't tell your mother about your own food.
Yeah, right. What are some specific things she does that kind of show that change? Does she really think that? Who does she think is the one that's the good person? Yeah, right? Somebody that she has two of them. Which one does she like? Yeah, absolutely right. You should be, if you're not jotting yet, do not jot your answers. I'm going to be cold calling, so be able to share out. I'm not calling on the group representatives this time. Be confident. Tree Turtle, how's that changed, and then how is Turtle's response to it, Mara?
Grace is trying to manipulate Turtle by being nice to her. She told her that she's like really pretty and this and that. But Turtle's not like, she's not naive.
She's not naive, good.
She's not like, she knows that what her mom is.
Other examples of things she either does or she says that shows that change in her personality.
Told her put on a dress and called her pretty and
Has she ever called her pretty before?
No,
What did she actually call her earlier? Yeah, when she put it, when she said about her that witch costume, right? Why do you have to act so ugly all the time? So why does she favor Angela over Turtle? Yeah, because she's pretty, right? And we're going back to what we learned about Grace Wexler. What's a good vocab term we've learned in the past few classes? Several of them you could call her to describe her because she likes pretty people and she likes the attention. She's biased. That's one, beautiful. She also from narcissistic or from last class starts with P. Pompous, pretentious. So you're a judge there. So the guests ate and drank and jabbered. Check the word jabbered. And they watched the other guests eat and drink and jabber. No one laughed. Paul, track me, please. The word jabber, this came up on the interim recently. If somebody is jabbering, it's describing their talk. What does it mean, the type of talk they are having?
Loud talk.
It's loud, it's senseless, there's no meaning to it. They're just talking for the sake of talking, okay? By yourself, I want you guys to read to the bottom of page 59, literally the bottom. So take your pencil, please draw a line at the bottom of page 59. By yourself, you're going to read this page and a half, where I want you guys to annotate. I'm going to be looking for annotations while I'm walking around. I want you to annotate, why is Angela upset with her parents? So anything that's said to her, anything that's done to her, why is she upset with her parents? All right, annotate those, and I want you to label them Angela upset. Okay, there's at least 2 examples you should be annotating. Questions, comments? Good. In 2 minutes, meet me on the bottom of page 59. Go. Let's know why she's upset at this point in the book. Ms. Smith, Sylvia.
She said, why did they ask about Denton all the time as if she was nobody without him?
Good, so what does that show about Angela right now?
She kind of jealous, like she angry.
She's angry with her parents, right? She's tired of what, Albert?
She's tired of him talking about sex and all this.
Her parents think what about her? About Angela? Just as a person. Like, what do you think her mom thinks about her? She's what? She's very obedient, right? She does everything her mom says. And then Seidel Pulowski even says what, Ariana? You guys were bringing it up earlier.
You should have let your parents also.
Good. What are her parents' only expectations for Angela at this point? I need loud voices.
Getting married.
To get married. Specifically, married who? Why? Why marry? Because he's a doctor, right? The parents care a lot about appearances, right? Money, appearances. Does Angela realize that?
Yes. Oh yes.
She does. Is she happy about it? Take it for today. You guys are analyzing an actual 2 different scenes in the book. All right, a scene from the very first few pages of the book and a scene from what we just read literally about 30 seconds ago. All right, top of the page says in the opening chapter. Emer, strong voice, in the opening chapter today. Compare the points of view of Grace Wexler and J.J. Ford on the size of the Sunset Towers apartments. Use the word naive in your answer. All right, so you're giving it a rest paragraph. If you run short on that page, go to the backhand side of that page. Right now, write your name at the top, date, period. You're working independently by yourself. Okay, guys, 2 minutes. Make sure you're using the word naive in your answer. I think it's dealing with points of view of their apartment. I told you to use the word naive. Which character is the more naive one? We can shout it out.
Grace.
Yeah, Grace is more naive. Why is she naive about the size of these 2 apartments? Try Myra, please.
Because like.
1 second. Need 2 pairs on Myra. Track Myra, please. Need to wait on 2 pairs. Thank you, Max. Go ahead.
Grace is naive because she's like over exaggerating the size of the apartment. She thinks that it's like huge because it has like 3 bedrooms. But in reality, people think it's like a closet. That's how small it is.
How many bedrooms is the actual apartment? 1. How many are closets?
2.
So JJ Ford's perception, her view of the apartment is that it's what? How many bedrooms?
1.
What is Grace's perception of the apartment?
3.
3. Why is she naive? Any hands for this? Why is she naive about this, the size of her apartment? Natasha? She lacks knowledge about what specifically? Is that 2? Take snaps for that on 2, 1, 2.